Well, good evening, everybody, and happy Friday. Just want to give you an updated forecast for the rest of this evening and going into the next 8 days as well. So we are still tracking a few stronger scattered storms throughout the areas farther out to our west and to our south as well. Luckily, the strongest of storms have now wrapped up for areas, let's say, in central Mississippi, stretching out to the northeast, but there's still a few light showers lingering around here and there. Taking a closer look, this one that's farther out along the Mississippi River, stretching from Issaquah, parts of Warren County, going all the way down into Claiborne as well. You can see lots of lightning strikes, heavy downpours associated with this storm. And taking a look farther down to our south, there's a stronger storm in Pike County with some heavier downpours, and some more stronger ones down into the Pine Belt as well. Now, these will eventually begin to wrap up, let's say, later on this evening. Now, right now in the metro area, those temperatures have really dropped down pretty quick, and that's all because of the rain that came in earlier. We're at 78 degrees. Dew point still in the mid-70s, so it's still humid out there as you're stepping on out for your Friday night. Now, overnight hours, those temperatures will keep on dropping down. We'll start off into, let's say, the lower to mid-70s as you're waking up on your Saturday morning, so fairly close to our average with partly cloudy skies. And going into this weekend, it's going to feel nice. For Saturday, we got a high temperature of only 90 degrees and a 40% chance still of some scattered storms. And your Sunday, high temperature of 91 and mainly dry, just a 10% for that day. And the reason why we're going to see some of these cooler temperatures is all due to a frontal system pushing down south. So it's still going to be closer to, let's say, central Mississippi right around 10 p.m. But by the time we get to your Saturday morning, that's when we're going to see those northerly winds coming in. Now, however, as we go throughout the next several days going into next week, you can see that front stalls out. So it becomes a stationary front, just going to be hanging right along that coastline. But as we progress and going into next work week, that front will start to lift its way closer towards us, which is going to start to drive up our rain chances again by the time we get to your Monday. So take a look at tonight. By 10 p.m., most of the rain should wrap up. We should start beginning to dry off, maybe a lingering shower here and there. But by your Saturday morning, it's going to be a nice start to the day. Northerly winds coming in and some partly cloudy skies. We get to the afternoon, and we do have a 40% chance of scattered storms, so it's not going to be as widespread compared to what we saw today. However, there is going to be the possibility of some of us has a quick shower or maybe a thunderstorm pushing into your area, but it should quickly move on out. And by 5 p.m., still tracking a few scattered storms, but by 9 o'clock on your Saturday, we're already beginning to dry out again, and we'll stay dry for the rest of your overnight going into your Sunday. And overall Sunday, looks like it's going to be a lot nicer of a day. It's going to be a nice morning as you're headed out, going to your services or wherever it is you're going in the morning hours. Mostly clear skies. We go throughout that afternoon, and most of the storms developing farther out to our east and parts of Alabama. But during the evening hours, you could see in a few of our eastern counties maybe a light shower or a thunderstorm rolling into your neck of the woods. But overall, most of us are going to be staying completely dry when it comes to our Sunday. Then we get to your Monday morning, and that's where more clouds are going to start to push into our area. And unfortunately, that frontal system gets closer to us, which means those rain chances start to drive up again. So take a look at your Monday, your Tuesday, and Wednesday. You can see rain chances unfortunately going to vary, let's say 40 to 50% going through the beginning of that work week into the midweek. So recapping your 8-day forecast. When it comes to this weekend, it is going to be a really nice one out there. Our temperature is closer to our average, humidity just a tad bit lower as that front pushes through us, and we're going to see near average temperatures going into next week. The only thing that is going to start to change is, unfortunately, rain chances. Really not going to stay low for a while. They quickly rise right back up starting on your Monday. So hope everybody has a good rest of your Friday night, and of course, have a good weekend as well.